and we can say it's a wealth legacy conversation. But it's been a while since I have been inside of Facebook, been live, and so I just wanted to take an opportunity to come on and to give you an update on a few things and also share some exciting news. So I'm going to ask you to tune in, to share out, to be a part of. Also, let me go and make sure that I am posting inside of my community as well. So just give me a few seconds because we're all the way live in this thing. So I hope you all have been enjoying yourself. Let me first of all just take a moment to share a few things that I've been celebrating since I've just kind of taken a little bit of a hiatus. So I am excited that Dwayne and I recently celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. It was amazing time, a huge accomplishment because any of you that know who've been married, who've been in a relationship, who've been doing anything for a long time, it takes work, but it is so worth it. And so we had an opportunity, I'm sure you've seen and been able to engage with some of my posts, to go to Barbados and to celebrate and just to have some time away and to step back. So I'm excited about that. Let me give you another really good update, baby Gabby. So y'all know Gabby, that's my BFF, my best friend. If Dwayne was up here with me, he would be saying it is his best friend, but she's my best friend. So she's been doing well, thriving, moving, breathing, and having her own being in God. And so as I was reflecting, I want to share, I'm a bit of a storyteller, share a testimony with you, and then share some exciting news that I want you to be a part of. So, um, I recently had an opportunity, this has probably been about 3 or 4 months back, to have a speaking engagement with a local community. And Dwayne and I went in and we were sharing our dreams and aspirations and goals and also some of our accomplishments through real estate investing. And so many of you know I'm that 9 to 5 corporate athlete. I have my 9 to 5 job. I love what I am able to do in that remit. But outside of work, what I do with my free time is I serve my community and I am a real estate investor. My husband and I have DSG Legacy Estates, and it's been something that's been very fruitful for us. It's been something that's been very beneficial for us. And it's also been something that's very lucrative for us as far as an additional stream of income. And so I've been, we move and shake and do our things in real estate, but we also have made a commitment to share and to give back. And so I was at this event, I was sharing, and I met some really good friends. And probably a few weeks before Dwayne and I went on vacation, I had a very special couple that reached out to me. And so they said, we are really interested in getting started in real estate and real estate investing, but we quite don't know how. And so I want to testify to tell you that we had a 30-minute conversation about some of the fundamentals of real estate investing, the ins and outs, the pitfalls, what to avoid. Some of those questions that people ask about, like, is now the right time with what's happening in the market? And so out of that conversation, I just gave three really good bullet points, some advice that came from the heart, and it was just inspired. And I want to tell you, one of the things that we talked about within that 30-minute conversation was, you know, do you need money to get started in real estate investing? And people will tell you you need little to no money, but some money has to come from somewhere. And so I gave them a blueprint, something that we followed when we first got started. And can I tell you that I received feedback that they have raised almost $15,000 in capital to get started on their real estate investment journey. $15,000. And so a lot of times people, you don't realize that you possess in your hands what you need to get started, and you are a solution. There may be someone out there that has the money and the finance, and they're saying, I want to make sure that my money is growing at an exponential rate, but I don't necessarily want to get my hands dirty. Hey, Ev, how are you? And then there are individuals who might not necessarily have the capital, but they have the credit. There's someone else who has the passion and the gifts and the talents and the skills. And so we as a community have to start figuring out, hi, Mama, you are amazing too, how we come together. And there's one thing that I know for sure, that's certain. when you start looking inside of communities that have been marginalized or underrepresented, a lot of times access, hi Jill, how are you, sweetheart? There's access out there, but we don't know where to go. We don't know where the information lies, and we don't even realize how easy it is to get started. So, a little bit about Dwayne and I, I always tell you this, and anybody that knows me, we got our start in real estate investing when we actually when COVID hit. And, again, successful on our jobs in our own rights. But a question that appeared to me was, if my 9 to 5 quit me today, how else can I make, money to feed my family? How else can I live my dreams out loud? What do I want long term? How do I create a space of financial freedom that's going to give me the liberty to be able to do what I want to do long term? Are there different causes and initiatives that I want to be able to support, not only from a volunteer standpoint, but from a monetary standpoint? Where do I want to live? How do I want to spend my time? Where do I want a vacation? What kind of future do I want to create for my children? Also, what type of example? I see Jill as an entrepreneur, right? You want to be able to show your children that you can go to school, you can do things, you can be successful, but you know what? There may be some entrepreneurial dreams on the inside of you. And for us, real estate is not the final destination, but it's a vehicle for us to be able to live our dreams out loud and go in other areas. So, without further ado, what I'm going to share with you is that based on the conversations that I've been having, all of these one on ones, all of these free 30 minutes, Dwayne and I are inspired and led to host a 3 day real estate investment boot camp for beginners. And guess what? You can say complimentary, you can say free. I'm coming down your lane. This is for you. And so if you have ever had the questions of, you know what? I know that there's more out here for me. I know there's more out here for me beyond my 9 to 5. I know that there is some money, some ways, some resources, some ideas, and some concepts to get me further along in my journey. Then this is for you. We're going to host this August the 27th, August 28th, and August 29th from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the only thing that you have to do, quite honestly, is show up. You may ask, Sean, why are you doing this? When Dwayne and I first started on our real estate investment journey, we reached out to so many people who were like-minded, who were already established, accomplished, had forged a pathway. And these people, free of charge, said, hey, we will give you some of our time. We were like, can we just have coffee with you? Can we have an opportunity to hear your story? We want to learn from you so that we can take this into our journey and further accelerate us in the cause of real estate investing. We wanted to find our passion, and we wanted to find like-minded people that we trusted and that we knew who would share information and not withhold or be gatekeepers. And guess what? It happened for us. So, because it happened for us. Oh, Ebony, thank you. Jill, absolutely. Listen, because they did that for us and they paid the way forward, we have to do the same. And so, what we're going to be talking about in those 3 days are just the fundamentals and the basics. Yes, you're right. We have a true heart for people, the fundamentals and the basics. Because I'm going to tell you something, anything that's worth having is worth fighting for. And you can get really excited and you can start to build and put the pieces together. And it seems like that one obstacle that gets in your way, or that one it feels like a stumbling block, can hinder you. But we're going to show you how to make those stepping stones. So, what is real estate investing? Where are the entry points? How can I get started? Is it wholesaling? Is it fix and flip? Is it short-term rental? Is it long-term? Like, what does that look like for me? We want to help you to assess, number one, what are your goals? And I'll ask you this, like, if you have money, what purpose does your money serve? It has to make an impact beyond you. It has to. You have to understand absolutely your why. When you are tied to your why, when headwinds come, when obstacles come, you fight through it and you forge ahead. So we want to talk to you about the basics, the entry points. We want to be really honest with you about some of the prerequisites. You will hear a lot of information. You need little to know. money, but let me tell you, you need to know someone who does. So we want to share with you what happened with us because we didn't have a lot of access to capital when we got started. But what we had were super friends. We went on joint ventures. We had so many different opportunities. And I'm going to be honest with you, when we first got started, I was so fearful because I know what it feels like to have to go through the process of purchasing a home. We have so many homes in our portfolio and it's so easy, it's scary. But it's about having the information and knowing. And so we want to be able to share that with you. We want to talk about creative financing options and ways to raise money. We want to be able to talk to you about, what the market is doing now. We want to be able to bring friends in like Eb, like India, like Indira, different realtors that are going to be able, and wholesalers that will be able to share with you how to make smart moves in the economy that you're in because the best time to get started in real estate is actually now. I would say it's yesterday. So I'm going to drop the link in. I encourage you to sign up. That's all you have to do to invest in yourself. Let me see if I can drop it and hit enter so it can come in. And I just want to thank you all for jumping on. Mama D, thank you so much for making amazing impact. You say it to me, but I encourage you. Thank you, Eb, for showing that I do have a heart for people. Dwayne does have a heart for people. We love people. We want to see them succeed. Do what she says. Sign up. Invest in you. Jill, you already know we got you. We might as well say that we are family and get started today. So if nobody's told you, I absolutely love you to life. I want you to go out and have the most productive and effective day. Mark your calendars, August 27th, 28th, 29th, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The only thing you have to do is sign up so that we can get the information to you and let's have a conversation. All right, talk to you later. Bye.